This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and fart. We keeping the foot on the whoop on the nicks. We keeping the foot on the whoop on the nicks. And like the bedded marriage shift that I am, I'm applying whoop unlimited pressure. Because pressure does whoop, it bursts his pipes. Now I can say unlimited pressure to bedded mass shift style. I can certify that. I can authorize that. I can verify that. Y'all don't understand, man. Last night, I was taking a fucking shower. You know, this is my testimony, man. I was taking a shower last night. You know, after me and the missus, we went and partied or whatever. We went to some gathering or whatever, home gathering or whatnot. Bunch of people there. Met them for the first fucking time. And, you know, shit was fun or whatnot. And I got home, man. And, I mean, it was a great evening. You know what I'm saying? We went out and, you know, partied, had our little fun after the fact, kind of like an after the party or whatnot. But when I got home, man, oh my gosh, like I went to go take a fucking shower and my leg, you know how when you're taking a shower you bend your knee to try to wash it up under your feet or whatever. I mean, for motherfuckers that actually, when they take a shower, they clean every fucking crevice in their bodies, right? And I did that shit. And this is for only people that, if you work out at that level, you understand what I'm talking about. This ain't just people that go in there and do, you know, 5 reps, 2 for 2, you know, all that bullshit, Banana Republic femboy but bullshit. I'm talking about if you ain't doing 15 reps or better, you playing, nigga. You know, that kind of shit, right? Activating your Cali muscle, so to speak. You know, and really doing high reps, high sets, and all these variations. And doing the bitch with heavy weight, you know what I'm saying? Like, really pushing your load. Like, when I work out, I do things every 3 months to test myself, but every day that I work out, it's an 80-20 rule. I do about 80% of my max in any fucking workout that I do. So that way I don't completely wear my body out to the point to where I can't work out. And then once every 3 months hit, because the number 3 means completion and it means confirmation, then once 3 months hit for one whole week, I do 100% of my max of every fucking thing for that whole week. Like, I completely exhaust myself. That's my Kobe Bryant mode. And then I go right back after that week into 80%, right back to that. But I'm saying all of that so you guys can understand. Last night, I did, you know, I try to wash up under my feet. You know how you got to bend your foot all the way up. You know what I mean? You got to bend yourself all the way up so you can get all the crevice. And then I pinch my nerve. That shit fucking hurt, man. It took everything in me, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we got Airbnb upstairs, and then we got, you know, tenants right across, and then we got all this shit going on, you know what I mean? Like, business, we diversifying our portfolio, you know what I mean? We got housing, short-term rentals for nurses and shit. So you got all kinds of motherfuckers and individuals in there. So I had to, like, do everything in me to hold myself. I had to be like, like, I told myself that. I was like, you know, we ain't gonna scream like a bitch here. We're gonna take this. You know, I have sciatica nerve paralysis. It's something that, you know, developed, you know, through litany of injuries that I sustained in the military. And it just ultimately developed to that bullshit and fuck shit. And see, what people gotta understand is soldiers deal with a lot. They get injured in a lot of ways. And as you get older, the shit just gets progressively worse. All you can do is fucking manage it. And then on top of that, couple the fact that, you know, I'm wired the way that I am. I'm the ultimate alpha male, you know what I mean? Like, everything that I do, I have to be the best at it, you know what I mean? I have to be the hardest worker in the gym. I gotta be this, I gotta be that. So this whole week, this whole past week, I did 6 days in the fucking gym. I usually do like 4 to 5, but I did 6 because I was feeling good. You know, I was getting my anywhere between 8 and 9. Usually I get like 7 to 8 hours, but I was getting anywhere between 8 and 9 hours of sleep. So I was feeling real fucking extra good, and it was showing in the gym. So I was like, I'm gonna go 6 days this week. But I think what happened is my body was telling me, and I didn't realize it, unbeknownst to me, that you're doing too much. Fuck it, we put it in, dog. You know what I mean? At this level, we ain't practicing no more. You either got it or you don't. And at this level, we putting every fucking thing in. We ain't shortchanging ourselves. We're not going to limit ourselves all because we're feeling some type of way about some bullshit and fuck shit. No, we're going to put the work in the gym because the gym requires for us to put the motherfucking work in, right? So here I am putting the work in, clanging and fucking banging and doing what I do best, you know what I'm saying? Which is to really exhaust every fiber of my fucking being, to exhaust who I am as an individual, to exhaust all of my muscle fibers in my DNA and in my body, right? And as I did this bullshit and fuck shit, man, I came to the conclusion, I came to the reality that once I had that fucking pinched nerve, once my sciatica nerve paralysis kicked in, that was a gut-wrenching moment, because I already progressed. And if you guys know, I think in 2019 I hit a Kal-El state, man. I was in Superman state. You know what I'm saying? And then COVID happened, a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, happened. We couldn't access the gym or whatever, so I regressed back to a Hercules state. And then I got back recently to my Kal-El state again, my Superman state. And I'm like, nah, we trying to even go past that. We trying to go to Superman. We trying to go to Superman Prime one fucking billion, dog. We trying to go to fucking Cosmic Armor Superman. We trying to take this shit to the next fucking level. You know what I mean? And then this shit happened. The sciatica nerve paralysis happened. The pinched nerve happened. I'm like, nah, I'm progressing so fucking good right now. We not stopping this shit. Fuck that. Come heaven or high water, this ain't happening. So then I started researching online, you know, people I look up to. You know, I was looking at Ash Fitness, and I was like, okay, his physique is kind of similar to mine. You know, his is a little bit more advanced state than where I'm at right now, but we let's just say we ain't too fucking far off. And I'm looking at motherfuckers like this, and then I'm just like, okay, all right, I see. But then the workout I saw he was doing, which was like a 20-minute workout, I said, nah, I can't fucking do that shit, because it's going to require a lot of stress on my pelvic area. It's going to require a lot of stress on my hip flexors, and I can't fuck around like that. So I got to do a workout to where I can't do that. But my original workout was for me to do squats, for me to do calf raises, for me to do deadlifts, and for me to do a combination of Romanian/Bulgarian squats. And that was a leg day for me. And then I top it off. Every time I do leg day, I also do shoulders, because that's the thing with me. Like, a lot of people, they just do like one muscle group. I believe in working a total body every time I fucking work out. That's just me. And you know, that's neither here nor there. That's another topic. I can talk about that shit and the benefits of it from a testosterone standpoint, and the benefits of it from so many different levels. Just know that the more muscle groups you work out in your body, the more blood flow you get, and hence the more blood circulation you get, the more it's good for your man juice down there, the more it's good for every fucking thing. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So you know, I did my I said, you know, I said that was the workout that I was gonna do. That was my conventional one. I said, you know what, I made up my mind right before the gym. I did me a good little fucking stretch, and I said, okay, I don't feel too bad. But then I felt that shit, and I was like, okay, this shit gonna be a hindrance. I said, if you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do the original workout. We ain't no bitch over here. And then I started channeling, you know, CT Fletcher, and what he said, you know, are you gonna be part of a pussification of a nation? And I was like, hell no, I ain't gonna be part of no damn pussification of a fucking nation. And, you know, and then he gave you that gut-wrenching moment. You know, it's still your motherfucking set. You know, it kept dawn in my head. It's still your motherfucking set. You know, his verbiage, his terminology kept coming back to me. It's still your motherfucking set. What CT Fletcher is basically telling you is, it's still on you, dog. It's the moment. It's still on you. It's still on you to figure this shit out. It's still on you to get the shit going. It's still on you to put in the fucking work. It's still on you to engineer fucking greatness personification. Then I thought of something else he said. Choose ye now. What are you going to be at this moment? Are you going to be a beast or a bitch? And anybody who fucking knows me know I ain't no fucking bitch. So the first thing that came out was the Siberian fucking tiger, and then the Tibetan fucking mastiff. It was like a double channeling of both spirit animals, dog. I said, fuck that shit. I'm a fucking beast. I ain't no fucking bitch. So I stepped into the motherfucking gym, and I said, okay, We gonna do originally what we said we was gonna fucking do. Fuck the bullshit. The CT Fletcher done got on my ass, dog. This is all the battle that's going on in my mind. See, this is the difference between an ultra alpha male and someone that just play games, you know, and they just on their beta bullshit. Alpha males at the highest levels, we always psyching ourselves out for greatness, dog. We always pushing ourselves, man. We always trying to peak to that next level. We're always trying to squeeze out and ooze out another ounce of fucking greatness, because greatness personification can only be hindered. The motherfucker can't be stopped. And I got into the gym and I told myself, the form has to be super flawless. Anybody that knows me, has worked out with me, anyone that fucking understands how I do a workout, my forms are usually just pure fucking flawless. But in this moment, I had to make it super fucking flawless, because at this moment, it was about not re-aggravating the issue that I had going on, which was a pinched fucking nerve. You guys got to understand the level of pain that I'm in. And as I'm talking to you right now, because the adrenaline is kicking down, I'm feeling all that shit. And I'm like, when I get to the house, I'm going to just take a fucking shower and tiger balm the fuck up. But I'm telling you all of this, and you know, I'm going to take my turmeric, obviously, for inflammation, all that good stuff. But I'm telling you all of this so you guys can understand. Pinched nerve ain't nothing to play with. Sciatica nerve paralysis ain't nothing to play with. Any motherfucker got this shit, you know what I'm talking about. This ain't nothing to play with. This is some stupid high level shit that I don't wish on no fucking body. I'm just keeping it real with you. I don't wish this bullshit on no fucking body. And my set was flawless. And then as I begin to do the set, I realized, okay, you're still feeling it. So your form is flawless. But this is what you're doing. You're using all of the proportion of your weight. Now you're going to have to do weight distribution. And that's what I did. I distributed my weight to strictly my core, because my core is strong as fuck. And then to my legs. My legs are already strong as fuck. I built these motherfuckers up so much to the point to where they so fucking strong. And then when I redistributed everything, this is a very highly advanced technique that you can't just be working out yesterday, do this shit. You got to know how to do this shit. You have to master the art of working out, and you got to understand how to redistribute weight and all that good shit. It's like what boxers do when they're throwing a fucking punch and how they redistribute their power. You got to know how to do this shit. It's technique. Just like when I was in wrestling, dog, it's fucking technique. Everything's technique, right? So when I did that, I felt the stress on my legs and in my fucking core more. And I was feeling, them motherfuckers was feeling it more, which was great. But I didn't feel the pain. All of that bullshit subsided. I didn't feel none of that. And I was able to get through the fucking workout with no fucking problem. I got through the workout like it wasn't shit. Like everything was just easy fucking peasy. Everything was just patty fucking cake. Everything was beautiful. Everything was just basically what we would say, and how should I preference it? Everything was what we shall say. It was like butter. Because when it happened, I told myself, I had that moment. Am I going to cower? Am I going to be a bitch? And I can feel that motherfucker right now, but that's not the point. Or am I going to activate fucking the beast? And that's what I did. I activated the fucking beast. And once I did that, the level of channeling, the level of ultra alpha male was certified. It was calculated. It was verified. It was authorized. It was approved. It was signed, sealed, and delivered like UPS. And what I realized at that moment is I was authorized to be the person that I say that I was. And I'm telling you this because I know somebody is going through something. It may not be a sciatica nerve. It may not be a pinched nerve. It may not be an issue where you're going through something that's an issue, but you're going through something. And you got to ask yourself at that moment, are you a beast? Or are you a fucking bitch? That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the nicks. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the nicks. When it's all said and done, man, I told you guys all of this stuff so you guys can understand. This is the battle that He Knows Everything deals with on a daily. And this is the battle you guys got to deal with on the daily. Because if you call yourself an alpha, that's the cross you got to carry, man. Every day you wake up, you got to ask yourself, are you a beast or are you a fucking bitch? This is He Knows Everything. Checking out.